rejuvenated Irish Micky Ward. Double S, Steve Smoger is our referee. And the unified rules will be used for the main event. They are as follows. No 3 knockdown rule. No standing 8 count. Fighter cannot be saved with the bell in any round. Only the referee can stop it. Accidental foul. They'll go to the scorecards after 4 rounds are complete. Micky Ward ready to roll. Wants to keep going after that title. 15-3 since his comeback after he had taken time off. And Micky not looking for any soft touches. He wants to fight the best available opposition, and that is fine with Emanuel Burton, who loves to test himself against tough competition.
Burton's very good at avoiding head punches, moving his head real well. But he doesn't want to be trapped on those ropes. And he's stationary in front of Ward. The Ward can go with his best punch.
Well, left hook to the body. Burton told us that he'll feel out Micky Ward's power early. He says, if I feel that he hits hard, I'll start to box and move. If I don't think he can hurt me, I'll stand there and slug. I want to put on a good show for the crowd.
And there goes Micky turning southpaw now. Back to orthodox again. Right now, the fight's being fought in the territory of Ward, inside where he can use that left hook to the body. And the way he sets it up, is to go to that head first. Try to raise the man's arm a little bit, and then get a little opening underneath. In other words, Micky uses a little science with that left hook.
Burton just kind of sitting on the ropes. But this is also some of the things that Burton likes to do. He likes to languish a little bit, then rip off some combinations, turn away from some punches. This is his version of feeling out.
Burton right now, knowing that left hook to the body is the key for Micky Ward. Burton's keeping that right arm down a little bit in spots in there to protect the right side of his body. Maybe Micky needs to fake to the body, go up top, like that.
And what Ward is doing that some of Burton's other opponents don't do is he's staying right in there. Sometimes Burton's other opponents will take a little half step back, and that gives Burton room to throw his counter punches.
Good point there, partner.
But Burton is being totally smothered right now.
And Ward is using the ropes as his ally. You're in that ring, use everything you can. Burton's a tough, durable pro. And that is the best compliment that you can give a fighter. He's a pro. So if he has to take some body shots and then come back, he will.
Ward's thrown over 100 punches so far here in this first round. Burton has been knocked out 3 times. Mayweather Jr., Jesus Chavez, Alan Vester stopped him.
By being inside, Ward can use that size advantage. The bigger man, junior welterweight his whole career. Well, of course, Burton is between a lightweight and a junior lightweight his whole career.
Round number 2 underway between Micky Ward and Emanuel Burton. Burton elected to stand in between rounds 1 and 2. Ward did not throw a single jab in that first round. And here's an interesting thing, Teddy. Look at that. Burton, according to CompuBox, actually landed 1 more punch than Ward. Something that, since the action took place right in front of us, something you can only really see ringside. Because if you're just watching it from afar, you would say, that can't be true. But Burton was throwing some stuff on the inside and just landing short little things that had no effect. Still gave the round to Ward easily. Dominated the round.
Burton needs a little distance to be effective.
See, the crowd responds, but Burton blocked those left-hand punches. He had his right hand in the perfect spot, Teddy. This guy marches truly, not only to his own drummer, he's got his own band and his own orchestra, Emanuel Burton. He is an offbeat guy.
He's a pro, though. He's been in there, as you said, with all the top guys around. What Micky is trying to do by putting pressure on, besides setting up that left hook to the body, by getting Burton on the ropes and standing stationary, Micky's trying to send a psychological message, trying to make Burton do what he's done sometimes during his career when he's accumulated 17 losses. Start doing just enough to lose a good fight. In other words, Micky's trying to show him who the boss is.
Well, Burton sat along the near side ropes in round 1. Now he's giving the fans on the far side of us
Micky,
rope a dope.
Micky switches southpaw again, trying to open things up from a different angle to the body. Instead of the left hook, now he's working that right hook to the body.
And then Burton pitter-patters a combination. Burton will start clowning around at some point, too. He likes to get the crowd annoyed when he fights on the road.
Burton being effective in spots in here, I'll tell you right now. Being very selective with his punches. Looking to catch Micky at the right time in between one of Micky's punches. That's exactly what Burton's looking to do. And he's looking to create a little room by squatting and dipping his shoulder back on those ropes.
No block.
See, if those ropes are real tight, Burton can't do that. Hey, the ropes are a little bit loose. He can do it.
Burton blocking a lot from Ward.
Fight!
Micky Ward, Emanuel Burton embarked upon round number 3.
Easy, guys.
Burton, the only one to have landed a jab so far in the fight. He is 6 of 51. Ward 0 for 6 through the first 2 rounds. Burton outlanded Ward in that second round. And Kenny, Ward's throwing, obviously, the crowd-pleasing punches. Obviously, a very partisan crowd. Maybe the punches that are going to please the judges. But in round number 2, Burton got a lot of good, crisp punches on the inside, subtle things done.
Yes, he did. And also what Micky's doing is positioning himself during much of the rounds, at least the first 2 rounds and the end of the last round, positioning himself where he looks like he's in charge. He has Burton on the ropes. And that can influence judges.
The blood from the nose of Ward. Burton very elusive, knows how to turn from punches.
This is where Burton needs to make hay on the outside. He may have a little speed advantage. Not a strength advantage. As I mentioned, Burton, the smaller man, between lightweight and junior welterweight his whole career. Micky has been a junior welterweight his whole career. So the outside is where you would think Burton would have a little edge.
Wood slowed him down, and here goes Burton. I told you at some point it was going to start. Just can't help himself. Says it's part of the entertainment value. People are watching on TV. People pay their money here in the crowd. Burton said they can't just be a robot.
There was a good left hook to the head, not to the body that time by Micky Ward.
How about Burton? He shot a little hook in there as well with the left hand.
Well, the uppercut, as we talked about in the setup piece, can be very effective here because Micky's leaning forward, curving up. And that can leave him very vulnerable to the uppercut. You lean forward, Bob, you don't see that uppercut coming till it's too late. And right now, Micky is leaning forward. But Burton's laying on the ropes, taking, not giving.
Burton pretty much always ready to go. Took this fight at about 2 weeks' notice. He says he walks around at about 145 pounds, so he's always ready for a lightweight or junior welterweight fight. Each guy's had their moments in the third.
Well, nobody has to tell these two guys what the principle is here. It's to fight. Matter of fact, they even want to keep going at it at the end of the bell. Steve Smolder, the very good Steve Smolder, right there to separate them.
Yeah, and Steve tasted a little leather as well. Round number 4 underway. No knockdowns in the fight.
Burton switching positions right now with Micky Ward, putting him on the rope, going to the body.
I think Ward probably stole that last round with that last 45 seconds.
He very well may have, Bob. It was a very, very close round.
From afar, you would say that Ward is dominating. But up close and personal on the inside, I think this fight's a little bit closer than it looks as Burton lands a left and then a straight right hand.
And Burton giving ground as Micky only covers up, as we talked about, and leans forward a little bit. Allows Burton to pick his spot, stepping back. And if you notice throughout this fight so far, we talk about the body punching of Micky Ward, which he's tremendous at. Burton's been doing his own body punching. Giving a little dose of the medicine back to Micky Ward. And there's a definite reason for that. Everyone gets affected by body punches. And Burton's thinking might be, if I let this man taste his own body punches, maybe he will give a little bit in the department of giving body punches.
If you took the crowd reaction out of it, and you just watch what's going on as Burton tattoos Ward again, this is a very tight fight. Another right hand, left uppercut from Burton.
Anybody watching this fight at home, in between rounds, call your friends up. You're seeing something that you don't see too often. Holy cow! Both guys inside, nobody giving a quarter, making everything count. Again, the opportunity for uppercuts is there for Burton, with Ward leaning forward just a little bit.
Burton tripled up the left hook, then he threw another one to the head. These are two seasoned professionals. Ward missing with those punches. The crowd responds, but Ward missed all but one of those punches, and Burton landed the punches. Coming back.
Burton came right back. He knew he might catch Micky laying there. What a fight.
Through 4 rounds between Micky Ward and Emanuel Burton. In round number 4, they combined to throw 256 punches between them. Burton outlanded Ward 57-35. Teddy, I have this thing dead even through 4. Take the crowd out of it and take away the more pleasing punches of Ward at certain times, but Burton's making him miss a lot, and Burton's doing a great job of countering.
This fight will come down to attrition. Who's in better shape and who's more consistent as the middle rounds pass and the late rounds come.
Nice combination by Burton.
He's creating room by moving his hand, not allowing Micky to close the gap and smother him.
Good left hook by Burton, and he shoots a right hand to the body. Great start to round 5 for Emanuel Burton. We've seen Ward in trouble before, like against Reggie Green. Rally.
Burton is just cute enough to slide, slip from those head punches. He knows exactly when to punch. And when he punches, it's a little bit from the side. It's not from the middle. It's from a place that's safe. That time he posed a little bit. Micky Ward came right back and caught him. Micky's looking to time him now in between a punch. And that's exactly what Micky just did. He was waiting for Burton to punch, and he wanted to punch with
Ward looks tired and a bit worn out, and that's sometimes when he's most dangerous. Can Ward steal this round after Burton dominated the first 2 minutes of it?
Bob, all that experience of Ward, he knew that he had to change a little bit. And what he did there was look to not just throw punches, but to throw at the right time. And he's looking to time Burton out, but Burton comes right back.
Burton shooting that right hand. Burton is throwing some very good shots to the body. He's got Ward leaning forward. Now Burton gets rocked a bit.
Good body punch from Micky. Both guys are trying to nail each other in between.
Does Ward get home cooking for this last 30 seconds, or does Burton's work for the first 2 minutes plus carry the round?
We're not in Manila, but this is the Thriller in Hampton Beach. This is unbelievable.
There's the bell, the end of furious round 5. Micky Ward's fiance, Charlene Fleming, looking on concerned. That was not a good round for her fiance. Micky Ward has Burton tattooed him. We asked Micky Ward how Charlene feels about his career as a boxer.
No, she likes, she loves the boxing, likes the boxing, but it's just everything that comes along with it. As a fighter, you don't really realize it yourself, but you get mood swings, you get edgy, you get this, you get that. That's why a lot of guys go away to camps and stuff, so you don't fight with your fiance or your wife so much. You get that, crabby.
Well, Charlene, a bit concerned after that 5th round. Burton outlanded Ward 57-21. Teddy, in the last 2 rounds, Burton has landed 114 punches. He's thrown 230.
Micky made a little adjustment, and out of necessity, maybe a little bit out of urgency in that round. Instead of just moving his hands and trying to outwork Burton, there was a point after losing that first half of the round where Micky was just looking to time Burton with something that would slow him down.
But Burton times him right back. Burton does a lot of turning on the inside. That right hand is up. He blocks the left hook from Ward.
Again, Micky leaning forward a little bit on the inside, leaving an opening for an uppercut. But if he can close the gap enough like he has here, and use those ropes as a friend, to take away the space that Burton needs to punch. That's why Burton's trying to move away.
Well, sometimes Emanuel Burton, and we've seen him many times before here on ESPN2, he takes rounds off, takes spots off. And when you're fighting in Hampton Beach in basically Micky Ward's backyard, can ill afford to take anything off.
But what happened the last 20 seconds was very specific, and it was planned and set up by Ward. He knows he has to find a way to slow Burton down. And he forced Burton to step back, and he stepped with Burton, catching Burton as he went back. I think Micky's looking for a spot, if he can, to get Burton to go back again. Hopefully straight back, as far as Micky's concerned, so Micky can step with him.
Combination there from Burton.
See, Burton's being smart now. He's taking little inches back. Not enough to create room for Micky. Just enough to create room for himself to punch in between like he's doing right now.
Fans trying to rally Ward.
You know what? We're enjoying this fight so much. Good right hand by Micky Ward, and a good right hand back by Burton. That we're forgetting there's a referee in the corner or in the ring. Hey, if there's ever a sign of a terrific ref, that's a sign. Let them fight. That's what we came here for. Steve Smoger's doing a tremendous job.
The only thing Smoger has to do is his biggest job is at the end of the round to make sure they stop punching.
And he positions himself just to do that when he hears that 10-second warning. Again, Burton given just enough ground to create room to punch.
But for the most part, Ward has probably carried this 6th round as Burton backs him up with a right and then a left hook to the body. To the corner of Micky Ward, Al Gavin, Dick Eklund. Tell you, not a lot being said. I think they're just trying to keep Micky Ward fresh. I think they're just trying to keep Micky Ward fresh. They're trying to revive him.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's hot in here. A lot of punches have been thrown. I spoke before, said it's going to be a fight of attrition. Well, the corner's aware of that, and they're doing everything in their power, as you said, to pull Ward off and to make sure that he's ready for this kind of physical fight. Hey, not a lot has to be said. These both guys are meeting in the middle of the ring, and they're going at it. What did you expect with a Micky Ward fight?
Look at the punch numbers through 6 rounds. Burton has outlanded Ward. Ward's been a bit busier. Burton goes southpaw, and he stops Ward's pursuit. Teddy, something that might play out in this fight is the fact that we talk so much about Ward and his left and right hooks to the body. Burton has done a very good job of going to the body of the 35-year-old Ward.
Yes, he has. He wants to take a little something out of Micky Ward for the late rounds.
Teddy has a dead even, so do I. Matching cards.
This is where Micky has to make the most of these opportunities. He has Burton, even though he's still moving his head, he's laying on the rope.
Teddy, that left hook to the body, I think, really bothered Ward, because did you see that punch he tried to throw? He barely got it off. It's like it took a little wind out of him.
That's the calmness and experience of Burton, who has fought 2 world champions in his career. Being able to see in between all these punches when to throw his own and pull the trigger on it and not hesitate.
You wonder, though, if he's getting credit for this stuff.
One thing I say right here. In his career, 24 wins and 17 losses and 4 draws. I said it, Burton sometimes has been convinced to do enough to lose competitively. He did not come here tonight to lose competitively. He came here to win.
Teddy, Burton is really doing a good job of landing left hooks to the body.
He definitely had it in his fight plan. He knew he was in there with a body-punching guru. Micky Ward, he wanted to give him a taste of his own medicine. Maybe stop Micky Ward from throwing some of those body punches later in the fight. And you know what? He may have done that. Burton punching just at the right time.
Now Ward trying to steal the round. Burton standing right in with him.
Ward's willing to punch right with Burton and try to catch Burton as he's throwing.
Burton's winning the exchange and winning the round. Bombs away.
Why are we? You get him up. You just say you're doing one up to 3, double him up, okay? Thank you so much.
We came here expecting to see body punching, but body punching mostly from Micky Ward. A little bit of a twist here. We wound up seeing body punching from Burton. Watch this left hook here. It was opening, the elbow was out from Micky Ward, and that's the body punch Bob Papa talked about, that Micky Ward really felt. And then on the other side, showing that you have to be able to deal with both sides, Burton went to the other side and found an opening to the body.
Burton landed 50% of his power punches, over 50% of his power shots in that last round, 49 of 100. He's over 50% of his power shots in this fight. Teddy, this was not the original opponent for Micky Ward. Burton took this fight on about 2 weeks' notice. Micky didn't have an opponent. They were rotating different names around along the way. And when we heard that it was going to be Burton, you and I both said, that's the toughest one of the bunch. That's the one fight he may not want to take. Of course, Ward would never turn down anybody. But this guy posed the biggest threat, and you and I both said it when it was made.
Yes, he did. And of course, Micky picked him.
The thing that gives Burton an edge here is he can take punches.
See, Micky Ward's the kind of fighter, and Burton for that matter too. But Micky Ward, and speaking of him, is the kind of fighter that needs a manager to look out for. If you leave it up to him, he's going to do what a real fighter would do. Pick whoever's toughest. There's a lot of guys who avoid it on their own. You don't have to even have a manager for them. They'll look out for themselves. But Micky Ward's the kind of guy with the kind of temperament the manager and the trainer need to look out for him. Because he will just act like a fighter.
And Micky also wants to make that one more run for a world title shot. And he realized that it's no time in his career to any soft touches.
And here's the opportunity for Burton to land a good uppercut. Micky leaning forward a little bit. And here's the opportunity right back at you for Micky to do some work to the body. Burton's near those ropes. But Micky has landed that real good left hook, that vaunted left hook of his to the body. The only difference here is Burton has absorbed it.
Well, Burton has gone toe-to-toe. Left hook hurt Ward.
One thing Burton has not done, he has not gone defensive too long in spots in this fight, which he's been known to do throughout his career. He always has had a clock in this fight when to come right back punching. So Micky can keep the advantage. Watch, even when Micky gets something going, Burton will come right back, not allow Micky to sit in there with 6, 7 punches.
Right hand by Ward. That's a slip, it's a slip, just a wild right hand. There's the bell to end round number 8. Better round for Ward. As we take you to the corner of Micky Ward, and we're listening to Dick Eklund and Al Gavin.
There's a Micky Ward, get strong. Come on, don't worry about spitting. I'm off the floor, but wash it. Don't worry about that.
Any other one?
Where's your eye? No, very nice. Come on, you're the man, Micky. You're the man, buddy. It's plenty of time. Come on, man. Right? Keep those hands up close to your jaw. Right here. Shoot it in the middle now. Double your punches. Right? You're taking so much unnecessary punishment. You're beating them, but you're taking unnecessary punishment. Yeah. Mop up good. Line.
There's Emanuel Burton. Sometimes he stands, sometimes he sits in between rounds. Nelson Lopez, who's training. We start round number 9. Very even fight. No knockdown so far in the fight. Both guys have been rocked. Burton has landed more shots. Better percentage. He's hurt Ward with body shots. Let's take a look at the power numbers. Through 8, Burton 290. Ward 223. 47% for Burton. Subtle but good.
Burton in his own little subtle ways, trying to set up a head shot. Going underneath. And he's done that the whole fight through. Burton has mixed up his punches up and down. Body and head and body. Kept Micky off balance defensively that way.
Corner of Burton yelling uppercut.
If you watch videotape getting ready, as Micky did for this fight of Burton, you saw many fights where he went into defensive mode. Burton did, where he didn't throw back. Micky figured to be able to really run up an advantage during those spots. Did not happen. Burton knew that he couldn't go into long defensive posture in this fight.
They each bounce right hands off each other's heads.
And because Burton doesn't go defensive too long, he's kept Micky from going on long runs. And right now, Micky's got a little run going. Why? Because Burton is going defensive.
Yeah, but Burton is trying to get Ward to get sloppy.
But if Burton gets away from those combinations and goes to one punch, Micky Ward has a big edge, and that's all he needs. There's that body shot.
And in a fight this close, that could tip the scale.
You saw a little change there. Burton went into that defensive posture. Micky knew what to do. Look for Micky to stay on that body. Micky's been here many times, coming from behind. What a battle. What a battle.
Most of those punches from Ward missing, but the body shots are landing enough to put Burton to a knee.
And the reason they're landing, Burton started going defensive a little too long. Micky jumped in.
Pivotal 9th round. Body shot put Burton to a knee. In a fight this close, Teddy, that could tip the scales one way or the other.
Well, it just did on my scorecard. I had Burton up going into that last round by 1 point. It's just tipped the scorecards, as you said.
Hey, let's take a look at it.
Once again, Micky Ward sets up that good body punch from going to the head first. He doesn't just throw it, he throws that shot up top to get the arm to lift a little bit, and then he goes down. Technique, science, not just brute force. Watch once again. Micky Ward will use that left hook to the head real quick, and then bang! Down to the body. The headshot sets it up.
Teddy, through 9 rounds, Ward has thrown 1,007 punches. Burton has thrown 789. Burton, though, has landed 90 more punches, 358 to 268. The difference, though, that 9th round knockdown with that left hand to the body. Burton shoots it right over the top. Burton has scored 2 10th round stoppages in his career. In his last fight, he stopped Mike Griffith in the 10th.
Micky has Burton where he wants him now on those ropes, but Burton knows it. Burton wants to stay off those ropes and switch places with Micky. Smart move by Burton there.
86-85 for Ward. I have an 86-84 for Ward.
Better round for Burton. Guess why, partner? Offense, not just defense. Burton is mixing punches in between those moves. Not like the last round where he went defensive a little too long. And Ward made him pay a price. See, Ward can't sit in there now.
Burton is tattooing Ward in this 10th round. Right hand to the chin. Straight right hand from Burton.
Ward's not quite close enough. See, there's a little space. And with that little bit of space, Burton is able to get his punches off. Micky's the kind of fighter in this fight has to be all the way in or all the way out. When there's a little space, look for Burton to score. you've never been to a fight before, if you've never seen what fighters look like, you're seeing it. Real fighters, a real fight. Nobody has to tell these two men how to act.
Just what boxing needed after that stench from the Camacho fight last week.
All you promoters out there, I know you don't always have the best hearts in the world. Take all your money, give it to these two guys. Give it to them.
What a slugfest. Burton has had a very good 10th round here, Teddy.
Because he's moving his hands. He's now just going defensive. Oh my, oh my. Fight of the year. Anywhere. Fight of the year.
Micky Ward threw 175 punches in that round. Burton tattooed him in that round. Somebody give these guys a big payday. They've earned it.
Start with a bonus tonight, and you promoters out there, for once, do the right thing. Give them a payout.
Let's take a look at some of the final punch numbers. Ward threw 175 punches in the last round. You see that Burton was much more accurate in this fight. Power punches, Burton landed 386, Ward 314. Punches landed by round. Remember, in round number 9, a left hand to the body put Burton down to a knee. A knockdown in round 9 could be the difference in the judges' scorecards. Teddy Atlas's scorecard. 95-95. I had it 95-94 for Ward with the knockdown. I did not have that one even round. Judges' cards. Here's Mark Biro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Judge John Stevens scores it 96-94. Judge Jim Finnegan sees it 96-91. And Judge Mike Nolan has it 98-90. All to the winner by unanimous decision, Irish Micky Ward.
Great fight. Ward, make the case, deserved to win the fight. But there were two blind mice judging it, Teddy.
I'm proud of these two fighters, not proud of big scores right there. 1-point fight, yes. Either way, a draw, 1 point either way. But
98-90?
not.
Micky Ward, Emanuel Burton in an absolute 10-round slugfest. At least according to my scorecard, round number 9, Micky Ward, bread and butter. Left hand to the body, Emanuel Burton went down. That made it a 10-8 round, and that tipped Micky Ward over the edge, and he wins the unanimous decision victory. Micky, unbelievable performance. Were you surprised that Emanuel Burton, from the get-go, was able to handle your power, especially the body shots?
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised, but I knew coming in, he fought the best guys in the world, and he's very cagey. You can't catch him flush. You always catch him on the end of your punches. And like I told Teddy yesterday, I have this double jab did come in, but he was very clever. I just couldn't land it, but he's very experienced. I mean, I fought a very experienced guy. I mean, we both, I don't think I had the best night I could have had, but I take nothing at all away from him. He gave me a hell of a fight, and it was very close.
Micky, I know you expected a tough fight. You always do when you go in there, and you expected to go with your best punch, the body punch, but did you expect the body punches you took from Burton?
Teddy caught me some very good body punches, but I do a lot of stomach exercises. But I don't care, like, you can do 1,000,000 exercises in a gym. You get hit here breathing the wrong way. You can do all of them in a world, ain't gonna do you no good.
To take those body shots takes what?
Takes heart. It takes a lot out of you, but you gotta have the heart and the will to fight through that and bite down my mouthpiece. I'll bite right through it. To keep going, look what happened in the 8th or 9th round when I dropped them. That was the turning point, excuse me.
Micky, you fought everybody. Is there a title shot looming for you? I mean, I know you've waited a long time.
I've been in this game for so many years. You and Teddy know. I fought everybody. I fought one of the toughest guys in the world, without question.
please, someone give me a big money fight or a title fight. I mean, hey, if they want me to get out of this game, give me that big money, and I'll shake everybody's hand after. See you later.
Well, we said that after the fight, both you and Burton both deserve big money fights.
I give him all the credit in the world. He's a great fighter, tough as nails, and I take nothing away from him. I was just a better man by a little tonight, and he'll have his day. He'll have his day. I was just a better man tonight, and hey, best of luck to him.
All right, enjoy your summer.
Thank you very much, Bud.
Micky Ward, boy, you can't get a classier guy than this. Micky Ward gets it done. Emanuel Burton, what can you say? That guy is unbelievable as well.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.